the real failures in this case, when you get down to it, is in '98, make a finding that Jerry can't have access to kids. That's all. We're not asking him at that point in time, based on the evidence, to be locked up. I mean, but the minimum in '98 was no more contact with kids. Okay, when Second Mile was told in 2001 about Jerry showering with a kid by Penn State, well, youth service organizations are supposed to have rules about one-on-one contact between adults and children. Okay, there's no excuse when a charity like that, a youth service organization, is told about that kind of behavior, that things aren't put in place to prevent future one-on-one unsupervised contact. Now, Second Mile not only continued what was the Friend Fitness program, which really gave the cover for Jerry to go work out with kids, but when the charity dissolved, the new charity, Arrow, is picking up the program. Okay, and it's like, it is totally unbelievable that the media does not get into understanding how that dynamic creates situations for child abuse to take place. It's beyond the pale. The third thing is, as they try to make a claim of failure to report, the Auditor General came out with a report just recently that was at 42,000 calls that I think might have been 42,000. Yeah, 42,000 calls to Childline were not answered. Okay. Now, this is in response to the laws that were changed to broaden the scope of who has to report and what has to be reported, which all the experts predicted this increase in call volume. Okay, and they said, look, that's really not, you're just going to damage the system and take away needed resources for the real cases, okay? Because you're going to get a lot of frivolous cases because people are going to be afraid of being arrested, okay? So I put these things out there. We also had a case, just as a point of reference, in 2015, where child welfare visited a family 6 or 7 times and didn't intervene. The child was found dead in his room. The room was covered with feces. He was 10 years old and he weighed 19 pounds. Okay. Now, we have a serious problem in the state of Pennsylvania with child protection in the system. And because of Joe Paterno and the media's focus on him, that's the story that keeps getting not told, and the situation is not getting fixed. And that's when Joe Paterno's dying wish was that some silver lining comes out of this. And this is what it is. It's let's fix the system that protects the kids. That's all I have to say for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ray.